Let's jump ahead, shall we? We're going to take a look into the not-so-distant future to 2026 and explore the next frontier of artificial intelligence. Because right now, there's an incredible race happening between a few massive players, and they are all pushing us towards AGI faster than we ever thought possible.
So here's the billion-dollar question, right? Who's going to come out on top? You've got OpenAI, Google, and Elon Musk's xAI all throwing everything they have into this. It's a full-on showdown, and believe me, the stakes are unbelievably high.
Okay, let's dive in. What does this next great tech race actually look like? What's going to define the next couple of years? And who are the players we really need to keep our eyes on?
Well, if you look at all the current trends and you listen to the folks who study this stuff day in and day out, a really clear picture starts to form. The AI world isn't going to be some chaotic free-for-all. No, it's actually consolidating. It's boiling down to a fierce, three-way battle for the top spot. So, who are these three titans? Let's meet the contenders, because each one is bringing a totally different strategy, a unique set of skills, and a completely different vision for what our intelligent future is going to be.
First up, you've got OpenAI's GPT-6. Think of this one as the reigning champion, the one to beat. They're not going for some crazy risky moonshot. Instead, they're focused on a safe, powerful, step-by-step upgrade. We're talking about way better memory, a much deeper grasp of context, and just plain stronger, more reliable reasoning. It's the evolution of a beast.
Then, in the other corner, there's Google's Gemini 3. Let's call this one the integrated powerhouse. Its superpower, it's plugged into everything Google. And it's agentic, which is a fancy way of saying it's designed to do things for you. Not just answer questions, but to actually carry out complex tasks across all your apps and services. It's a workhorse.
And then you've got the wild card, the disruptor, Grok 5. This is Elon Musk's ambitious dark horse, and it's swinging for the fences. Backed by an insane amount of computing power, the entire goal here is a genuine AGI breakthrough. This is the one aiming to change the game, practically overnight.
So with three very different game plans, you'd think one of them would be pulling way ahead of the pack, right? Well, here's where the story gets really interesting. The reality of this race, it's a lot closer than you might think.
In fact, the one phrase that experts keep coming back to is this: a tightly grouped generation. This isn't a race where one car is speeding off into the distance. No, it's more like three cars, neck and neck, drafting each other down the final stretch.
And you can see it perfectly right here. When we look at the projected capabilities for 2026, just look how close they are. GPT-6 might have a tiny edge here or there, but Gemini and Grok are right on its tail. You could throw a blanket over them. There is absolutely no runaway leader.
So here's the crucial takeaway from all this. The progress we're seeing right now is a game of inches. One company makes a small move forward, and the other two instantly counter with their own small move. We are in an era of refinement, not revolution.
But all these small steps, this intense back-and-forth competition, it's all pushing everyone towards one single, almost mythical goal that hangs over this entire industry: artificial general intelligence.
Which brings us to a huge question, one that really reframes this whole conversation. Are these companies just building better, smarter chatbots, or are they truly, genuinely on the cusp of creating a completely new form of intelligence?
So let's make sure we're on the same page. When we say AGI, what do we mean? Simply put, it's the holy grail. It's not an AI that's good at one thing, like chess. It's an AI that can reason, adapt, and learn across pretty much any domain, just like a human can. And what's so fascinating is how each of these three titans is taking a completely different road to get there. GPT-6 is on the slow and steady, safety-first path. Gemini 3 is trying to build a kind of get-stuff-done general intelligence for the real world. And then there's Grok 5. Just flooring it, chasing that spectacular breakthrough moment.
Okay, so let's put this all together. Where does this leave us in 2026? Well, it points to a future that's way more interesting than the simple winner-take-all race we might have expected. And here it is. This is the big reveal, the key takeaway. In 2026, there isn't going to be one winner standing on the podium. Instead, we're going to have a triad, three coexisting, competing, incredibly powerful models, a completely new, multipolar AI world.
So what does this actually mean for you and me? It means we need to stop asking which AI is the best. That's the wrong question now. The right question is, which AI is the best tool for this specific job? It's all about picking the right tool from an absolutely incredible toolbox.
And that brings us to one final, kind of chilling thought.
We started this whole thing by asking who was going to win the race. But maybe, just maybe, when we have three distinct, competing, super intelligent systems at the top, the real question isn't who wins, it's who's really in control.